My beloved child, have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of your storm? Have you believed that your silence meant I wasn't listening? Do you think? My delay means I've changed my mind about you. Listen closely now, because I, the Lord, am speaking to your soul. My child, I have seen the battle in your soul, the weight on your chest, and the ache that words could not name. And I, the Lord your God, have not looked away. I have been nearer than your breath, closer than your shadow. Even when you questioned if I was there, I was holding you. Even when the night felt endless, I was writing your dawn. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are mine. And I speak to you now, not from a distance, but face to face, heart to heart. This is a divine interruption, not a coincidence. Not a coincidence of time and space. It is I, the Lord, stepping into your moment, into your questions, into your weariness. You have cried long enough. You have carried more than you were meant to. Now release it to me. Let me be your strength. You do not need to hold it together anymore. I do not require your perfection. I desire your surrender. Come as you are, not as you think you should be. Lay it all down. Your fears, your doubts, your disappointments. I, the Lord, will exchange your ashes for beauty, your mourning for joy, your heaviness for garments of praise. This is not a wish, it is my promise. I have not brought you this far to leave you stranded. I have not allowed the shaking to destroy you, but to awaken you. You are not being broken apart, you are being broken open. What I am about to release in your life cannot be contained in what was. The old wineskin cannot hold the new wine. I must make room, and that room is made through trust, through surrender, through fire. Yes, I know the fire has felt unrelenting, but it has not been without purpose. I was burning away what dulled your spirit. I was purifying what pride had hidden. I was setting apart what the world tried to corrupt. Now you will see the fruit. The fire did not consume you, it refined you, and you have come forth as gold. This is my message from God to you. It is time to rise. Rise not in your own name, but in mine. Rise not with fear, but with holy fire. Rise with the certainty that you are chosen, appointed, and anointed. I, the Lord, am pouring fresh oil on your head. I am restoring the years that were stolen. I am renewing the strength that was drained. I am reviving the dreams that were buried. You are not too late. You are not too far gone. You are not disqualified. My child, you are exactly where I knew you would be, ready to step into what has been prepared, ready to walk the path I carved before time began, ready to say yes even if your voice trembles. And I will walk with you into every unknown. My child, do not be afraid of what you feel rising within you. That stirring, that trembling, that strange mixture of longing and awe, that is my spirit awakening you. You have waited, yes. You have prayed, you have pleaded, and in the silence you wondered if I heard. But now I say to you, I was not still because I had nothing to say. I was still because I was forming something deeper in you. The waiting did not weaken you, it forged you. It carved space in your soul for glory. It prepared your hands to hold blessing without pride, to carry fire without burning out. You are not who you were before the wilderness. You have been remade. You have learned to lean not on your own understanding, but on every word that proceeds from my mouth. And now I speak again. I, the Lord, am releasing you from every lie that ever wrapped itself around your identity. The lie that said you're too broken. The lie that said you missed your chance. The lie that whispered you're not enough. I break them all now. They have no place in what I have declared over you. For I call you beloved. I call you anointed. I call you mine. You are not what the world called you. You are not the sum of past failures or present fears. You are a living message from God, a testimony still unfolding. A light set on a hill, not hidden but radiant. The enemy tried to silence you because he saw what I had placed in you. But I, the Lord, am lifting the veil. I am calling your voice out of hiding. You will speak again. You will dream again. You will live again, not just exist. This is the turning point. This is where sorrow becomes seed, and seed becomes song. I have collected every tear you cried in secret. Not one was wasted. They watered the soil of destiny. And now harvest comes. Not someday now. Not after more striving, but after more surrender. You will not earn this. You will receive it. Because I am good. Because I am faithful. Because I am your Father. I do not bless based on performance. I bless based on covenant. And you, my child, are in covenant with me. Through every valley I remained. Through every disappointment I drew closer. Even when you could not feel me, I was carrying you. And now I place your feet on higher ground. Ground of vision. Ground of boldness. Ground of renewal. The things that once intimidated you will now submit to you. Not because you are mighty, but because I, the Lord, go before you. You do not walk into battle alone. You walk in step with heaven. Every obstacle is an opportunity for my glory to be seen. Every resistance is an invitation to trust me deeper, and I will not fail you. Let this settle deep in your heart. You are not behind. You are not late. You are in divine timing. I do not rush. I do not delay. I prepare. And now the preparation turns to release. I will open doors that no man can shut. I will redeem time that felt wasted. I will restore joy where there was only numbness. And I will do it in such a way that only I will get the glory. My beloved, listen and do not let this moment pass you by. You have cried for me to move, but I tell you now, I am already moving, not just around you, but within you. I, the Lord, am not far, I am here. I am breaking through every wall that fear built, shattering every ceiling that shame hung above you. What you thought was the end was merely a pause, and what you called delay, I have always called preparation. I see how weary you have grown from carrying expectations that were never yours to carry. You've tried to please people who never saw you build a life on ground that kept shifting. But now I say enough. Lay it down. Lay it all down. Let me rebuild on a foundation that cannot be shaken. Let me be your cornerstone. You do not need to perform for my love. You already have it. You always have. I am not asking for perfection. I am asking for permission. Will you let me lead this time? Will you follow even when it doesn't make sense? For my ways are higher and my thoughts are deeper. You have seen glimpses, but now I want to show you the fullness. You have walked in the edges of my presence, but now I am inviting you into the center, into the holy, into the fire that does not consume but purifies. Do not be afraid to change, even if others don't understand. I am not calling you to a comfortable life. I am calling you to a consecrated one. And that may mean leaving behind what is familiar. It may mean standing alone for a while. But I promise you this, you will never be alone. I, the Lord your God, walk beside you and within you, and I will be your defender, your provider, your peace. There are gifts within you that have been waiting for this season. Anointings that were hidden in the soil of time, waiting for the rain. And the rain is here. The Spirit is pouring. The dryness is breaking. You will feel inspiration return like a breath of wind on a summer night. You will see visions in places where only fog remained. You will hear my voice more clearly than ever before, not because I was silent, but because you are now still. This is not a shallow encouragement. This is a divine unveiling. The wilderness you walked through has become the womb for a new thing. And though you felt forsaken in that place, I was never far. I was forming in you a voice that trembles darkness, a presence that carries peace, a life that burns with holy fire. And now it is time to come forth, time to be seen, not for your glory, but for mine. You are my message in motion. You are the living epistle I am sending into the world. And where your feet tread, healing will follow. Where your voice is raised, chains will fall. Where you extend your hand, hope will return. Do not doubt what I can do through you. I am not looking for strength. I am looking for surrender. And when I find it, I pour out my power. So receive now, not in part, but in fullness. Receive the identity I gave you before anyone else had the chance to name you. Receive the restoration that flows from my mercy. Receive the vision that stretches beyond your limitations, and walk forward not with fear, but with fire. My child, lift your eyes. Do not stare any longer at the ruins of what was, for I, the Lord, am doing a new thing, and it springs forth now. Can you not perceive it? You must not anchor your heart to what I have already removed. You must not cling to seasons that I have ended. I close doors not to punish you, but to protect you. What you thought you needed, I have replaced with something eternal. You asked me to bless what was breaking, but I, in my mercy, allowed it to fall so I could build what would not crumble. I allowed the shaking not to undo you, but to awaken you. You see, beloved, I do not waste the shaking. I use it to reveal what is unshakable, my word, my promise, and my presence in you. What remains is holy. What survives the storm is sacred. There were places in your soul that only the storm could reach. There were lies so deeply rooted that only the winds of trial could expose them. And now that the shaking has done its work, I am planting new truth in that cleared ground. Truth about who you are, not who the world says, not who your past screams, but who I, the Lord, have declared you to be chosen, set apart, deeply loved. Do not mourn what I have pruned. Every branch cut back was for more fruit to come. Every loss was laced with future glory. I saw the betrayal. I saw the abandonment. I saw the moments you broke down in secret, and I did not look away. I was not distant. I was near, holding every piece, writing every chapter, weaving every thread into a greater story than you could imagine. And here is my faithful message from God. This is your chapter of redemption. You will not walk forever in the shadow of yesterday. I am giving you new garments of praise, of strength, of clarity. You will not wear the garments of shame or fear any longer. You are being clothed in purpose. I, the Lord, am placing a robe on your shoulders and a ring on your finger. You are not just returning, you are being reinstated. This is the season where what was stolen is returned, where what was broken is mended, where what was dormant comes alive. Dreams are not dead, they are just waiting for my breath, and I am breathing now into your faith, into your creativity, into your boldness. You will rise from ashes with songs the earth has never heard. You will walk paths no one expected you to walk. Because I go with you. Let go of comparison. Let go of what others are doing, what others have said, what others expect. You were never called to fit their mold. You were crafted by my hands, formed in the secret and called by name. The path I have for you is not crowded because it is consecrated. It is yours. It is holy, and I walk it with you every step. My child, this is not the end of your story. This is the unveiling. The releasing. The chapter where beauty rises from ruin and peace floods the places where anxiety once reigned. And when you look back, you will not see failure. You will see my fingerprints. You will say, the Lord was there. The Lord was faithful. The Lord carried me. My beloved, I know how the darkness tried to convince you that I had forgotten you. I saw the nights when silence surrounded you like a prison, and your prayers seemed to vanish into the air. But hear me now, every word you spoke, every tear you shed, every sigh from your soul. I heard them all. Not one went unnoticed. I, the Lord, gathered them like precious oil, and now I pour them back as glory. You were never forsaken. The enemy whispered lies, but I never moved from your side. When your strength gave out, I carried you. When your hope grew thin, I held you together with my unseen hand. And even now I am here not in judgment, but in mercy. Not to shame you, but to lift you. You have not missed your moment. You have not disqualified yourself. You are not too late. You are right on time, divine time. This is a God message for you. You are stepping into restoration, not partial, not temporary, but full, eternal, deep. I will not simply return what was lost. I will return it multiplied. The joy that was stolen, the relationships that were broken, the confidence that was crushed, I am redeeming it all. And I will do it in such a way that those who once saw your shame will witness your glory. They will know it was I, the Lord, who restored you. You no longer need to defend yourself. I am your defense. I am the one who justifies. I am the one who opens doors no man can shut. I am the one who speaks your name in rooms you haven't entered yet. I am the one who prepares a table before you even in the presence of your enemies, and your cup will overflow. My child, do not try to understand everything. Faith was never built on explanation, it was built on trust. You wanted answers, but I am offering you my presence. You wanted clarity, but I am giving you peace. You thought resolution would heal you, but it is my love that heals the deepest places. Let it wash over you now. Let it go deep where wounds have lingered for years. I am healing what you stopped hoping would be healed. I am speaking into your identity again. You are not defined by your mistakes. You are not labeled by your trauma. You are not a victim of your circumstances. You are mine, my beloved, my chosen, my messenger, and I will use your life as a canvas of my grace. People will look at you and see me. They will hear your story and find hope for theirs. Your scars will become signs that I still heal, still restore, still resurrect. This next season will not feel like the last. You will walk lighter, speak bolder, love deeper. You will not flinch at the sound of opposition because you will know who fights for you. I, the Lord, am your rear guard. I go before you and I surround you. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, not one. And every lie that rises up will fall silent in the presence of my truth. So stand up now, my child. Shake off the dust. Lift your head. Take a deep breath. This is your time. You have not been left behind. You have been preserved. You are not starting from scratch. You are starting from strength. My child, hear me now with the ears of your spirit. The things I am about to do in your life will not be small. They will not be subtle. They will be undeniable. I, the Lord, am not preparing you for survival. I am preparing you for victory, and not the kind of victory the world defines, but a triumph that flows from the throne of heaven. You have been refined in the shadows, molded in the silence, tested in the fire, and now I am calling you out, not to blend in, but to stand apart. You were not made to echo the world's voice. You were born to carry mine, and that is why you have felt out of place, out of step, out of sync. Because I did not call you to follow their rhythm. I created you to walk in the cadence of my spirit. This is a sacred season, and you must treat it as such. Guard your heart, for what I am placing inside you is holy. It is seed that must not be choked by distraction or fear. The calling over your life is weighty, not because you are strong, but because I trust you with what is sacred. I, the Lord, do not place treasure in shallow ground. I dig deep when I intend to build high. And you, my child, are being raised up. There are gifts in you that have been dormant, not dead. I am awakening them now. You will dream again with clarity. You will discern again with precision. You will speak again with fire. The prophetic sound I placed in your spirit is beginning to rise. Do not silence it. Do not shrink back. I will anoint your words, and they will carry weight, not because of volume, but because of my spirit. There will be days when the enemy tries to remind you of who you used to be, but you must speak back, not with insecurity, but with truth. Tell him, I am not who I was. I am who God says I am. I am forgiven. I am free. I am chosen. And every time you declare that truth, you shake the gates of hell. You are not a victim, you are a weapon in my hand, and I do not create without purpose. The message from God is this: walk forward without apology. Stop dimming your light to make others comfortable. Stop hiding your hunger for me to protect your reputation. You were not made for shallow waters. You were made to go deep. And yes, the deep is lonely sometimes, but it is there that you hear my whispers, see my wonders, and know my heart. I am not asking you to impress the crowd. I am asking you to follow the cloud. My presence will lead you. My glory will cover you. My power will equip you. And when they see you rising, let them know it was not your ambition, but your surrender that lifted you. You did not climb your way up, you bowed your way down, and I, the Lord, raised you. Now go. Go in boldness. Go in purity. Go in fire. The earth is groaning for the sons and daughters of God to arise, and you are one of them. Do not delay. The time is now. My child, I have watched you wrestle in silence, longing to believe but afraid to hope again. You've built walls to protect yourself from disappointment, even from me. But I, the Lord your God, do not come to hurt you. I come to heal you. I do not come with demands. I come with restoration. Let me in not to correct you with wrath, but to wrap you in mercy. You have been guarding your heart so tightly, thinking it was strength. But true strength is not in hiding, it's in trusting. And trust begins with one decision to open the door. I stand at the threshold of your soul, knocking not with force, but with gentleness. I will never break your will, but I long to fill it with my peace. You are safe with me. You are seen even in your trembling. You are mine. I know the memories that haunt you, the moments that play like a loop in your mind telling you that you're not worthy, that you'll never get it right. But I have something to say that drowns out every voice of shame. I have forgiven you, not partially, completely, eternally. When I look at you, I do not see the stain of sin, I see the covering of my blood. You are washed, you are clean, you are whole. You've tried to carry guilt as if it proves your devotion, but guilt is not your garment, grace is. I clothe you with righteousness, not earned but gifted. You've thought penance would bring you peace, but peace is not purchased by pain, it is received by surrender. So my child, stop punishing yourself. I already bore the punishment. It is finished. This is my message from God to the wounded parts of your soul. You are no longer broken beyond repair. You are being rebuilt, stronger, deeper, holier. The cracks in your soul are not flaws. They are places where my light will shine through. What others see as weakness, I call sacred. For it is there in your need that my glory dwells. I do not despise your weakness. I delight in drawing near to it. I am not ashamed of your scars. I am the one who heals them. And I do not regret calling you. I do not regret choosing you. I knew every fall, every hesitation, every detour, and still I said, that one is mine. I, the Lord, do not change my mind. You are not damaged goods. You are a vessel being reformed by divine hands. And when I finish my work in you, you will carry glory, not for display, but for transformation. You will be a resting place for my presence, a carrier of compassion, a living proof that I still resurrect dead things and breathe life into the dry bones. So open again, trust again. Let hope rise from the ashes. Let faith stir even when fear knocks. You are not who you were, and the version of you I see is radiant with promise. Don't give up now. Don't settle in the valley. Rise, beloved. The mountaintop is calling. My beloved, do not mistake delay for denial. I know there were times when the wait felt like abandonment, when the silence echoed louder than your prayers, when every closed door felt like rejection. But I, the Lord, was not punishing you. I was positioning you. You asked me for purpose, but purpose is forged in the places where no one is watching, where surrender grows deeper than striving. There are roots I was growing in the dark, strength I was building in the stillness, character I was refining in the unseen. Because what I'm about to release over your life requires depth, not just gifts, but grounding. You were not buried, you were planted, and now the breaking of the ground is not your destruction, it's your emergence. The soil that once confined you is now giving way to the calling that must come forth. Do not look around to measure progress. Look within and recognize transformation. The world applauds outward movement, but I, the Lord, celebrate inward maturity. You have become more than you know, more patient, more compassionate, more aligned with my spirit. You may not have the accolades to show, but you have obedience, and that is the currency of heaven. I know how the enemy has tried to wear you down with time. He whispered that I had forgotten, that others had gone ahead, that you missed your moment. But my timing is not their timing, and my promises are not delayed, they are precise. I do not rush when preparing royalty, and you, my child, are being crowned for something eternal. I speak now to every disappointment that still lingers in your heart. Release it. Let it go, not in bitterness, but in trust. What didn't happen wasn't failure, it was protection. What didn't open wasn't rejection, it was redirection. I am writing a story that far surpasses what you thought you needed, and soon you will look back and thank me for every no that led to a greater yes. This is a faithful message from God. I am accelerating things now, not because you pushed harder, but because you yielded deeper. What would have taken years I will do in months. What looked impossible I will make undeniable. Not by your might, not by your effort, but by my spirit. You are not behind, you are aligned, and I, the Lord, will cause all things to work together for your good. But don't chase the promise, chase me. Don't seek the platform, seek my presence. The fulfillment will come, but your first reward is me. I am your portion. I am your satisfaction. I am the fountain that never runs dry. When you have me, you lack nothing, and from that place of wholeness, everything else will flow. So wait no longer in fear. Wait with expectation. Trust with fire. Hope with clarity. You are not in limbo. You are in preparation. And soon what I've been whispering in private will be shouted through your life for all to see. And it will be known, the Lord has done this. My child, I have not called you to comfort. I have called you to courage. You were never meant to drift with the current of culture. You were born to stand against the tide, to carry my truth. When others bow to convenience, to shine my light when the world dims into compromise. You are not ordinary. You are not accidental. You are my vessel, and my fire lives within you. There will be times when your obedience will make you misunderstood. Times when your yes to me will cost you connections, approval, even safety. But know this, nothing you lose for my name will ever go unrewarded. I see it all, the lonely stands, the unseen sacrifices, the prayers you whispered instead of defending yourself. And I, the Lord, will honor every one of them. I am not raising up a generation that fits in. I am raising up those who burn, those who walk in holiness, those who fear nothing because they fear me alone. You, my beloved, are one of them. That unease you felt when others compromise, that pull in your spirit when truth is ignored, that ache to see my name revered again. It is not pride, it is the mark of my calling. It is the whisper of heaven stirring the warrior in you. You are not weak for feeling too much. You are not too sensitive. You are not too intense. You are tuned to the frequency of my spirit. And though the world mocks conviction, I celebrate it. For blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, they shall be filled. And I will fill you, not with fear, not with shame, but with holy fire. This is not a season for passive belief. This is a season for bold faith, the kind that speaks even when it's costly, the kind that stands even when it's lonely, the kind that loves even when it's hard. You have asked me to use you, then let me. Let me stretch your voice, your courage, your compassion. Let me lead you into places that need the very thing I placed in you. This is my God message to the fire in your bones. Do not extinguish it. Do not tame it for the comfort of others. I lit that flame. I breathed on it. I sustained it through every storm. And now I say, fan it into full blaze. The world doesn't need another echo. It needs a sound, your sound, my sound through you. And when resistance comes, remember this, I am with you. When opposition rises, I will raise a standard against it. When the battle rages, I will be your shield. And when you feel like you can't go any further, I will carry you. You were never meant to go alone. You were always meant to walk with me. So speak, stand, shine. You are not here to survive. You are here to shift atmospheres, to awaken hearts, to release freedom. You are my messenger, and your time is now. My child, do not underestimate the power of what I have placed inside you. You have seen yourself through the lens of limitation, measuring your worth by comparison, your potential by past failures. But I, the Lord, do not see as man sees. I look beyond the surface, beyond the scars, beyond the silence. I see the treasure I placed in you before time began. And now I call it forth. You were not created to remain hidden. You were not formed to play small. You are the light I've lit for this generation. You are the trumpet I have shaped to release a sound of awakening. And though your voice may tremble, I will give it authority. Though your hands may shake, I will anoint them to heal. You are not who you used to be. You are becoming what I always intended. There are doors about to open, not because you forced them, but because you followed me. Your faithfulness in the quiet places has reached heaven. I watched you forgive without recognition. I saw you sow when nothing was coming back. I heard the prayers you whispered over people who hurt you. And now I, the Lord, will reward what no one else saw. Let this be clear. Promotion does not come from people. It comes from me. I raise up, I appoint, I open doors. And I am about to place you where your character can carry the weight of your calling. You won't need to push your way in, I will lead you in. And when they ask how it happened, you will say, the Lord made a way. Do not fear the responsibility. I will equip you. Do not fear the visibility. I will protect you. Do not shrink back from the mantle. I will uphold you. You are not stepping into this alone. I am going before you. I am surrounding you. I am establishing you. And what I build cannot be torn down by man. This is a message from God to the dreamer in you. Wake up. It's time to believe again, to plan again, to build again. Do not wait for perfect conditions. Step out when it's uncomfortable. Move even when it feels uncertain. I will meet you in the motion. Faith is not proved in stillness, it is proved in obedience. And you, my child, are being called forward. You have nothing to prove, only something to release. Release what I've given you. Speak what I've shown you. Move in what I've stirred within you. The world needs what you carry. The world needs what you've hidden. And I will make room for you, not because you deserve it, but because you are mine. So rise with confidence, walk with clarity, speak with compassion. This is not the season to blend in. It is the season to rise up. You are my signpost. You are my echo. You are my answer to someone's cry. And as you go, I will go with you. Every step, every word, every breath. My child, you have longed for peace, but looked for it in places that could never sustain it. You've tried to control what only I can carry. You've tried to predict what only I have planned. But I say to you now, release your grip. Let go of what you were never meant to manage. You are not the architect I am. You are not the sustainer I am. And I will not let you fall. There is a peace that surpasses all understanding, and I, the Lord, offer it to you now. Not the peace the world gives, but a peace that flows from my throne. A peace that steadies you in the storm. A peace that holds you when the answers don't come. A peace that does not depend on clarity, but on my presence. Rest in me. Let my voice quiet the noise. You have been weighed down by the pressure to perform, to figure it all out, to always have a plan. But I did not call you to strive. I called you to abide. You don't need to do more to earn my love. You don't need to hustle for my attention. You already have it. I loved you at your weakest. I chose you when you felt least worthy. My affection is not based on your perfection. It's rooted in my nature. This is my God message for your anxious heart. Be still. I am fighting for you. I am going before you. I am making a way where there seems to be no way. You cannot see it yet, but I have already arranged the provision. I have already commanded the breakthrough. Your job is not to make it happen. Your job is to trust me as it unfolds. I know how hard it has been to wait. I know the tension of believing and seeing nothing. But faith is not about seeing. It's about knowing that I am who I say I am, and I will do what I promised. I have not forgotten you. I have not overlooked your faithfulness. The waiting was not wasted, it was building endurance, and that endurance will carry you into the fulfillment. You are not failing because you feel tired. You are human, and I, the Lord, am your rest. Come to me when you're weary, not when you figured it all out. Come to me broken. Come to me unsure. Just come. I will restore what the world drained. I will refill what disappointment emptied. I will revive what apathy dulled. You were never meant to live burnt out. You were meant to burn bright. And that flame is returning not because of more effort, but because of my breath. I am reigniting passion, purity, and purpose in you. You will not walk numbly through life. You will feel again. You will dream again. You will live again with joy that doesn't fade and hope that doesn't disappoint. So exhale, my beloved. Let go of what was never yours to carry. Lift your hands in surrender. Lift your eyes to the hills. Your help comes from me. And I, the Lord, will not let your foot slip. My beloved, do not be surprised by the shaking. Do not panic when the ground beneath you begins to tremble. For I, the Lord, am not destroying you. I am shifting you. The things that once held you in place are no longer fit for the weight of where you are going. And so I shake what is temporary so that only what is eternal may remain. I disrupt to realign. I unsettle to reposition. You prayed for a breakthrough, and I answered not with a whisper, but with a quake. Because the doors you need are not unlocked by ease, they are burst open by divine force. And this force may feel unfamiliar, even frightening. But do not fear. I am in the movement. I am in the sound. I am in the shaking. You are not being cast away, you are being set free. Everything that can be shaken will be shaken, but not to harm you. I am shaking off fear, shaking off pride, shaking off every false identity that has clung to you for far too long. The names they gave you, the labels you accepted, the lies you believed, I am stripping them away. For I, the Lord, will not allow anything impure to hinder what I am about to build through you. This is a message from God to the warrior within you. Rise through the chaos. Lift your eyes even as the winds howl. Hold fast to my voice above the thunder. The enemy wants you to believe that confusion is your new normal. But I speak order. I speak clarity. I speak peace into the storm. And when I speak, everything bows. You will come out of this stronger, not broken. You will walk through the fire, but you will not be burned. I am in the fire with you. I am in the transition with you. You are crossing over not into more pain, but into more promise. This discomfort is not a signal to quit. It is a sign that you're getting close, closer than you think. Don't stop here. I am rearranging your environment. You may feel the absence of people, the silence of old voices, the disconnection from what once was familiar. But this is sacred. I am isolating you to impart something new. I am quieting the crowd so you can hear my whisper. And what you receive in this wilderness will become the wisdom for others when they walk through theirs. Do not resist the shaking. Embrace it. Praise in the middle of it. Worship through it. For soon the dust will settle and you will see what I was building all along. You'll see doors open that you didn't even knock on. You'll see walls fall that you didn't even touch. Because I, the Lord, have gone before you. And when you step into what's next, you won't just be entering a new place, you'll be stepping into a new version of you. Refined, purified, unshakable. My child, you have wondered whether the battle would ever end. You've grown weary from the long war within, from the unseen fights that no one else understands. But I, the Lord, have seen every clash in your soul. I have felt every heaviness, every silent scream, every time you fought to stand when your strength was gone. And now I say the tide is turning. You have not been losing. You have been lasting. And in the lasting I have been forging in you a strength that does not depend on circumstances, a faith not based on feelings, a worship not silenced by warfare. You are not a casualty, you are a conqueror. And the battle has not disqualified you, it has distinguished you. The enemy came to wear you down, but I used the battle to wake you up, to awaken the warrior you didn't know was in you. The fire you feel now is not from defeat, it is the fire of awakening. The sound rising in your chest is not a cry of despair, it is the roar of victory being born. And this time the battle ends differently. This time the ground shakes because heaven is intervening. This is my God message to the exhausted heart: I will not let you fight alone. I have assigned angels to surround you. I have drawn the line in the spirit. The things that chased you in the last season will drown behind you like Pharaoh's army in the sea. You will not carry these chains into your next chapter. I, the Lord, am breaking them now. The lies that have wrapped around your mind, lies that say you're not enough, you'll never change, you'll always struggle, I tear them down with my truth. And my truth says, you are more than a conqueror. You are seated with me in heavenly places. You are anointed to overcome, empowered to stand, and appointed for such a time as this. I am silencing every voice of fear, every whisper of defeat, every accusation that has echoed in your head. And in their place, I speak life. I speak purpose. I speak fire. The same Spirit that raised Christ from the dead lives in you. That means resurrection power flows through your veins. That means nothing is impossible for you with me. The battle was never meant to break you, it was meant to build you. And now you are not the same. You have authority you didn't have before. You carry an intimacy with me that could only be born in the fire. You have learned to lean not on your own understanding, but on me. And that makes you dangerous to darkness. So lift your head, warrior of God. Fasten your armor again. Pick up your sword, not in fear, but in faith. You are not retreating, you are advancing. You are not barely surviving, you are rising in strength. This victory is not far, it is here, it is unfolding, and all of heaven is cheering you on. My child, do not forget who you are, not who the world told you to be, not who your wounds tried to shape you into, but who I, the Lord, have called and crafted you to be. Before you were formed in the womb, I knew you, I appointed you, I set you apart. You are not a reaction to circumstances, you are a divine intention. Every detail of your being is the evidence of my creativity. You were not created for the applause of men, but for the delight of heaven. I did not breathe life into you so you could merely exist. I formed you to radiate my glory, to reflect my image with every word, every step, every breath. And even when you lost sight of that identity, I never did. I have always seen you fully, even through failure, even through rebellion, even through doubt. You never left my eyes. This is my God message to your identity: come alive again. Shake off the names that were never yours. You are not worthless. You are not forgotten. You are not too much. You are not broken beyond repair. You are my child, my beloved, my delight. You carry my fingerprint, and that makes you holy. That makes you chosen. That makes you unstoppable with me. I am not asking you to fix yourself. I am asking you to return. Return to your origin, me. Return to truth. Return to rest. Your strength was never meant to come from performance, it was meant to flow from presence. And when you dwell in my presence, the lies fall off. The shame melts. The masks crumble. And you begin to remember. You are mine. You have spent so long trying to prove your worth, to earn love, to avoid rejection, to stay strong. But I, the Lord, already loved you at your weakest. I chose you at your lowest. And I'm not waiting for a better version of you to show up. I love the real you, the one who's unsure, the one who cries in the dark, the one who still hopes even when it hurts. Let me reintroduce you to yourself, not the version shaped by trauma, but the one shaped by truth. You are brave. You are beautiful. You are called. You are equipped. You are enough not because of what you've done, but because I, the great I am, dwell in you. And what I touch, I transform. What I call, I commission. You will no longer walk with your head bowed in shame. You will no longer apologize for the fire I've placed in you. You will no longer measure your value by your productivity. You are valuable because you are mine, and that will never change. So arise, step into rooms with confidence, speak with authority, love with abandon, worship like no one's watching. Because you, my child, are walking in your true identity, not borrowed, not broken, but beloved. My beloved, now that you know who you are, it's time to live like it. Not with hesitation, but with holy boldness. Not with fear of failure, but with confidence in my faithfulness. I, the Lord, have not only redeemed your past, I have commissioned your future, and I declare you are sent into a world aching for truth, sent to carry my presence into places darkened by confusion, sent to reveal love where judgment has wounded. You don't need a platform to be powerful. You don't need a title to carry authority. When I send you, the ground shifts, demons tremble, chains break, atmospheres change, not because of your name, but because of mine. I go with you, I speak through you, I move ahead of you, and as you go, signs will follow, not for show, but for salvation. This is my God message to your calling: do not delay. The harvest is ready. The cries are rising. The time is now. You've asked for confirmation, and this is it. You've waited for alignment, and it is here. You were born for this hour, not to watch, but to wage war. Not to sit back, but to step in. There are souls attached to your obedience. There are destinies connected to your yes. You are not too young. You are not too late. You are not too broken. You are exactly who I want to use. I, the Lord, have a history of choosing the unlikely so that no one can boast in themselves but only in me. Moses stuttered. David stumbled. Peter denied. Yet I used them all. And now I will use you, not in spite of your story, but through it. Do not fear rejection. I was rejected first. Do not fear opposition. I have already overcome the world. Do not fear the cost. What you release will far outweigh what you lose, and everything you lay down for me will return multiplied, not just in this life but in eternity. I will pour out my Spirit on you in fresh measure. You will prophesy with clarity. You will discern with precision. You will love with purity. And as you walk in step with my Spirit, you will not grow weary. You will grow deeper. Your roots will go down into rivers that never run dry, and your fruit will feed those around you, even in famine. This next chapter is not just about you, it's about those you're called to reach. The lost, the lonely, the searching, the broken. They don't need your perfection, they need your surrender. So show up, speak life, lay hands, pray bold prayers, preach the gospel with your voice, with your choices, with your compassion. And remember, when you speak, I speak. When you move, I move. When you give your all, I give heaven. I am not just sending you, I am going with you. Always. My child, as you go forth, you must guard your heart not with walls of fear, but with shields of wisdom. For the enemy will not come at you with obvious destruction, but with subtle distractions. He will try to draw your eyes from me to the noise, from your assignment to approval, from my presence to performance. But do not be deceived. Stay rooted, stay watchful, stay in me. You will be tempted to measure your worth by response, by numbers, by applause. But I say to you, do not look to the crowd for confirmation. Look to me. If I have spoken, that is enough. If I have sent you, that is authority. Let your reward be obedience, not recognition. Let your joy be found in my presence, not in their approval. This is my God message to your spirit. Consecrate yourself. Set yourself apart. You are not called to mimic, you are called to carry. And what you carry is sacred. Protect your purity. Guard your gaze. Tend to the oil in your lamp, for what I am doing next will require intimacy, not just inspiration. You do not need to be louder. You need to be clearer. And clarity comes from the secret place. Let no platform become your idol. Let no praise become your fuel. Let no opportunity become your master. I, the Lord, am your source. I am your portion. I am your reward. And if you abide in me, you will lack no good thing. I will give you the words to say. I will give you the hearts to reach. I will give you the doors to walk through when your heart is fully mine. You are stepping into visibility. Yes, but that does not mean you step away from vulnerability. Stay tender. Stay teachable. Stay honest before me. It is not your strength that will carry this calling. It is your surrender. And in that surrender, I will do more through you in one moment than years of striving ever could. You've asked me to enlarge your territory, then let me enlarge your character. Let me purify your motives. Let me uproot every hidden pride. You do not need to pretend with me. I see it all. I love you still. But I love you too much to leave you unchanged. I prune those I trust. I refine those I call. And the fire that tests you is also the fire that anoints you. So walk humbly, speak gently, move boldly. Let your life reflect not just my power but my nature. Be a vessel of holiness, not just gifting. Be a channel of mercy, not just message. Let them encounter not just your words but my spirit. And as you protect the sacred, I will protect you. As you honor me in the hidden places, I will elevate you in due season. And when the world sees what I've done through you, they will not say, "What a person," but "What a God." My beloved, you are nearing the threshold. Can you feel it? The air is shifting. The resistance is proof. The warfare is not random. It is a sign that you are close. Closer than ever before to what I have promised, to what I have prepared, to what I have ordained since before time began. Do not turn back now. Do not question my presence because of the pressure. I am right here closer than your breath. Every battle you've endured, every tear you've shed, every unanswered prayer, they have not been wasted. They have been planted. And now the season of reaping is upon you. But do not be deceived, it will not always look like what you imagined. Sometimes harvest looks like peace. Sometimes it looks like authority. Sometimes it looks like doors closing so that better ones may open. But whatever form it takes, it will be good, for I, the Lord, am good. This is my faithful message from God to the part of you that's tired. Your endurance has not gone unnoticed. The angels have recorded every midnight cry. I have counted every hidden act of obedience. And I say to you now, your name is known in heaven. You are not forgotten in the throne room. You are not overlooked in the kingdom. You are a key piece in my divine design. You've been asking me when, and I answer you with this: soon. But not just soon in time, soon in purpose. What I do in you now is not about your timeline, it's about alignment. And when all things align, it will happen suddenly. The doors will swing open. The chains will break. The provision will flood in. And you will know only God could do this. Do not be afraid of the wait. You are ready. I have tested your motives. I have deepened your roots. I have burned away the superficial so that only what is holy remains. You may feel small, but I am great in you. You may feel inadequate, but I am more than enough. My grace is not just for survival, it is for overflow. And you will overflow. There are mantles I am releasing now, assignments that have been reserved for those who remained. You are one of them, not because you were the loudest or the fastest or the most gifted, but because you were faithful. And to the faithful I entrust much. Walk in it. Don't shrink back. You are not who you were. You are transformed. You are entrusted. You are chosen. So take the step. Open your mouth. Build the thing. Reach the one. Don't wait for all the pieces to make sense. Just move with me. I, the Lord, will make the way straight. I will make the crooked paths plain, and I will go before you like a pillar of fire and a cloud of glory. This is not the end. It is the unveiling. My child, the time has come to release what no longer serves your spirit. There are things you've carried out of habit relationships, you've nurtured out of guilt roles, you've fulfilled out of fear. But I, the Lord, am calling you higher. And to go higher, you must let go. You cannot soar while clinging to what was. You cannot be filled with the new while grasping the familiar. Trust me, it is safe to let go. I am pruning not to punish, but to prepare. I am cutting away the good to make room for the great. I am removing what once sustained you because I'm about to pour out something greater. Do not mourn the loss of what I remove. Rejoice that I love you enough to refine you. For whom I prune, I prepare for fruit that will remain. This is my God message to your spirit. Lay it down. Lay down the bitterness that secretly poisons your peace. Lay down the offense that builds walls I never intended. Lay down the fear of man that chokes your courage. Lay down the false responsibility to fix what I never assigned to your hands. You were not called to carry everyone, you were called to carry my presence. And my presence is weighty, but it is not heavy. It strengthens it, uplifts it, liberates. As you lay down what burdens you, I will fill you with what empowers you. Instead of anxiety, I will give you discernment. Instead of confusion, revelation. Instead of pressure, purpose. This is divine exchange. Bring me your ashes, and I will give you beauty. Some of what you lose in this season may grieve you. You may not understand why certain doors close or certain people walk away. But I do. And if you saw what I saw, you would thank me. I'm not just protecting your future, I'm protecting your soul. I see what waits around corners. I know what aligns with your calling and what only distracts. Trust that I'm not just good in the outcome, I'm good in the process. Let this be a moment of surrender, not resistance. Let this be a holy reset. Let your hands be emptied so they may be filled. Let your heart be softened so it may beat with mine. You don't have to know what's next. You just have to be willing to go where I lead. And I will lead you into peace, into purpose, into wide open spaces where your soul can breathe again, where you don't have to prove, perform, or pretend, only be. Be loved, be seen, be still, and know that I am God. This release is not your end, it's your beginning. A holy shedding, a sacred exodus, and what waits ahead will be worth every tear, every step, every letting go. My beloved, now that your hands are empty, I can place into them what I've long prepared. I have been waiting for this moment, not because you were slow, but because I love to give at the right time. And now the time is ripe. What I am placing in your life will not just bless you, it will bless generations. It will overflow into places your feet have not yet touched, into lives you've not yet seen. You asked me for more, and I heard. But the more I give is not for comfort, it is for calling. The increase is not for indulgence, it is for impact. I, the Lord, do not give small dreams. I birth movements. I establish legacies. And what I am now entrusting you with carries weight beyond what your eyes can see. Do not minimize it. Do not delay it. Walk in it. This is my God message to the part of you that still feels unqualified. I will not anoint who you pretend to be. I will anoint the real you, the you who is still healing, still growing, still learning to trust. You don't need to become someone else to fulfill my will. You only need to be fully mine. And when you are mine, nothing is impossible. Do not be afraid of the magnitude. I am giving you grace to carry it. And as you carry what I place in your spirit, I will surround you with divine help. You will not build alone. You will not walk alone. I will send those who understand the vision not to compete with you, but to complete what I've assigned through you. This is not a solo mission. It is a kingdom movement. I am placing fresh oil on your life, not the recycled strength of yesterday, but the new oil of this hour. It will refresh you. It will distinguish you. It will open doors no man can shut, and shut doors no man can open. And wherever you go, my presence will mark you. The atmosphere will shift not because of charisma, but because of consecration. You are stepping into the exceedingly abundantly, but not just in things abundantly in peace, in clarity, in anointing, in influence that doesn't corrupt, in wisdom that cannot be shaken, in joy that cannot be stolen. And all of it will come from me, not from your striving. So dream again, but dream bigger. Ask again, but ask bolder. Build again, but build with heaven's blueprint. What I am unfolding is beyond your imagination, and I am not done. I am only getting started. Because what I start, I finish. And what I finish, no force in hell can undo. My child, now hear this. What I have begun in you is eternal. It will not fade with seasons. It will not bow to culture. It will not break under pressure. For I, the Lord your God, am the one who watches over my word to perform it. And the word I have spoken over your life no man can revoke, no enemy can steal, no failure can erase. You are not walking into just a new season. You are walking into divine fulfillment. The prayers of your youth, the dreams that once died, the promises spoken over you long ago, they are being resurrected, not in the way you expected, but in the way I intended. You thought they were buried. I say they were planted, and now it is time to bloom. This is my final God message for this chapter. Behold, I make all things new. I restore what was broken. I redeem what was stolen. I revive what was lifeless. I am not giving you back what was. I am giving you better than what you lost. I am giving you beauty for ashes, joy for mourning, praise instead of despair. You will no longer walk in cycles. You will no longer repeat old patterns. What plagued generations before you will stop with you, because I have set you apart. I have marked you with deliverance, and what once chased you will now fear the power of my Spirit within you. Do not hold back. Do not shrink to fit into spaces I've outgrown you from. Walk boldly into what I have prepared. Lift your voice. Take the land. Bless your enemies. Forgive your past, and move forward not in theory, but in action. This is your appointed time. The delay is over. The hindrance has been removed. Heaven is roaring. Now you are not just my child. You are my ambassador, my carrier of glory, my echo in the earth. And as you go forth, miracles will follow. Doors will open. Chains will break. Not because you are worthy, but because you are willing. And that is all I ask. Keep your eyes on me. Keep your heart pure. Keep your steps aligned with my Spirit. For I, the Lord, go with you always into every meeting, every valley, every battlefield, and every breakthrough. I am the same God who found you, who formed you, who forgave you, and who now sends you. So go. And as you go, speak my words, live my truth, shine my light. Because this world is not just waiting for another voice, it is groaning for sons and daughters to be revealed. And now I reveal you. In grace, in fire, in glory. The earth shall know that I am God, and they will see it through you. Amen.